Hello and welcome back to my Ultra Clean series, where today we simply continue with cleaning the bathroom. So after collecting all of the cleaning supplies, and I don't really need much because as I told you before, if I need to do like general cleaning, I would prepare my own cleaning solution made mostly from like a couple of drops or squeezes of toilet duck and loads of washing up liquid or dishwashing liquid, as you would call it in the States. So what I did here is I got a bottle of my cleaner, and of course I would have to top it up with water, and if it's about how much of what, it's really up to you and type of dirt you're dealing with. But the biggest advantage of such a solution is both chlorine power, and secondly it foams nicely when you shoot it from a gun, so it stays in the areas that you wanted it to stay. But anyways, let's get back to the toilet seat. To pre-clean everything, I just sprayed the toilet and I left it settle for a while so the chemistry would do the cleaning job. And then I tried to... Oh, one more thing. I was really low on cleaning supplies and I didn't even have a proper sponge, so I had to use a tiny one this time. But anyways, I made it somehow. As you know, toilet seats are usually quite tricky. It really depends on the country that you live in and the design of the toilet seat. Usually the older I'm so sorry. Usually the older the more difficult it is to clean them. But anyways, I scrubbed the seat pretty well, and I had to focus a bit on hinges and edges because there is like that. Well, in this case, in this very model of a toilet seat, there was loads of hinges and edges that I had to access somehow, and I did, of course. But if you can't, it is quite handy to use maybe an old toothbrush to get it sorted, really, if you really want to get it well. And as you can notice, there's a small yellow individual standing on my toilet seat. That is quite handy when you are trying to clean the limescale from the inside, from the actual interior of the toilet seat. It's handy to leave it on, and then your family will know not to use it for a number of hours before the chemistry does what it should, and then you can clean it properly. So as soon as I dealt with the toilet seat that haven't been cleaned for quite a while, let's say, I don't know, 3, 4, 6 months, I decided to use the Brave Bob again, our automatic vacuum cleaner. And do you have an automatic vacuum cleaner? Do you need it? I would tell you. And you see, we live in Ireland. Our rooms are tiny. The floor is not flat. And still, I think that Bob is one of the best inventions that we got. Like automatic vacuum cleaners is one of the best inventions that we got in the recent years. I remember reading about them like, I don't know, 20, maybe 25 years ago, and I think Electrolux, I think it's a German company. I will just look it up. First automatic vacuum cleaner. First automatic vacuum cleaner. Electrolux Trilobite. Okay, 1996. So it was quite a long time ago, and I'm just wondering, calculator, 2023 minus 1996, so that's 27 years ago. And I remember back then the price of that vacuum cleaner would be equivalent to that's 1-to-1, around, let's say, 1,000 euros. But back then the value of these 1,000 euros was but we didn't have euro back then, did we? I think euro started in 2004, so we didn't have euro in 1996. But that would be like lots of money, like probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 wages. I'm just gonna ask Google whether Google knows how much was 1,000 in 1996. what was the value of euros in 1996? Inflation calculator. So that would be like almost 2 grand today, they are saying, but honestly I think it was much more. So from 1996, let's say January 1996, and we have October 2023. Value 1000 euros, that's more or less $1,000, let's say. It says it would be 1742 euros. But honestly, I really remember 10 years ago, maybe, yeah, that was 10-12 years ago here in Ireland. For me and my girlfriend, 50 quid was enough to buy food in Lidl for maybe 2 weeks. That was plenty, yeah. Right now, if I was to buy the same stuff in Lidl, that's just 10 years, I would say it would be like 200 quid for the same supplies. So it's really hard to say, but I think that it would be like, I don't know, 5,000 euros, 3,000 euros to buy such an automatic vacuum cleaner in 1996. Even though they say it would be like just twice. Well, but still, imagine spending 2,000 quid on the vacuum cleaner. I'm just wondering how much is the most expensive one on Amazon at this time, and I will check it on Amazon US. Yeah, so Amazon.com, and let's see, automatic vacuum cleaner, automatic vacuum robot. There is one for 1,040 and 50 quid, but this is the automatic one that would, refill the vacuum cleaner with water and took all of the rubbish out from the vacuum cleaner a number of times. It's like 20 liters, so probably you would have to deal with the vacuum cleaner once per month, not every day. You wouldn't have to empty the container every day. I'm just wondering how the mop is working. But anyways, that's 1,000 euros. Let's go for high to low. Okay, I found one for $2,500, and I have no idea why. $2,200, but in general that would be a different thing. That would be a vacuum cleaner that has a base that would refill the vacuum cleaner with water for the mop, and that would do self-cleaning of the container. And the first one, the first vacuum cleaner made by Roventa, what was the name of the company? That was Electrolux Trilobite. I really doubt that it was not really big of a difference than a toy. You remember we used to have toys that would be of similar construction, because I think that it was not as good as the ones that we have today. Yeah, so the ones that we have today are a bit smarter than the first one, but back then it was extremely expensive, as far as I remember. But anyways, today, small house, and you have much bigger houses in States. If you don't have one, you should get one. It's brilliant, and they do really good job. The only problem is, places that are difficult to access for such a vacuum cleaner, like you can see here me on the video rubbing just behind the toilet seat, because Bob was unable to access these areas. Apart from that, if you have big rooms with flat floors, even if you have carpets, they seem to be doing a great job. And the one that's quite good you can get probably for 300 quid, and a really good one for, let's say, 1,000, yeah? If you don't have one, get one. What happened here is I finished off with the toilet and with the floor, and this was just the beginning of what I was supposed to do with cleaning of the bathroom. But everything will come in the next episode. I hope that I gave you some cleaning motivation, especially in this very moment and I was cleaning the carpet that usually rests on our bathroom carpet floor. See you next time.
Dobra, już.